Hello. So I wanted to myth bust a little bit here. So I've been talking to a couple people over the weekend at my open house and some other clients, and they keep on saying, bad market, soft market, market's crashing, all this bad information, because I know I see it on the news and on Twitter and everything else, right? You have to be careful what you're reading because a lot of bad info out there, right? So here's an example, right? So I have the stats for Frisco for March, okay? I'm just using Frisco here as an example. Because I have a special report, right? This report only our office has. Dives really deep into the market, right? So here's an example, right? So March has 186 closes, right, in March in Frisco. That is up 46.5% from February. That is up 5% compared to last year. Last year was 177 closes in March. We're up, okay? So the market is not going down. There's more listings, 377 new listings in Frisco. That is up 32%. Pending is down only 4.9%. But it is up 5.9 from February, right? So, because, we're getting close to the busy seasonal there, all right? Sold over list price, 21% sold over list price in Frisco in March, all right? That is up 10% from February. So if the house is priced right, condition, it sells, right? But what people are not seeing is the homes what people are seeing are the homes staying on market day after day, month after month, right? 25.9% of homes listed in Frisco in March did not sell, all right? That's up 10% compared to last year's March, right? So what happens is 53% of homes in Frisco in March had the price reduce. So overpriced for whatever reason, they have to reduce the price to catch the market. But you might be saying, well, because the market's bad, right? The market's soft. The prices have stayed and held. Here's an example, right? February in Frisco, the median sales price was $635. For March, $740. Year after year, February last year, $710 median sales price. March of this year, $740 median. That's up 4%. All right, so prices are holding. Buyers are just being a little more picky and they're not getting every house because there's more inventory. I mentioned earlier, 377 new listings in February. So last year, in March, I said February, March. Last year in March, there was 1.9 months of inventory. Low inventory levels. We probably heard that a million times, right? Because it's been a constant issue for since 2020, right? We have not recovered from that. We are now up to 3.4 months of inventory. Still a seller's market, guys, but that's just what people see. Because if it's priced correctly, it sells quickly. So if it's not price reduced, it sells in 11 days is the median days on market. If you have to price reduce it, it jumps up to 124 days. That's what people are seeing, right? Homes aren't selling this and that because they're not priced correctly. That is up 19% from last year, 104 days on market compared to the 124 currently. So the market's just back to normal, I think, right? It's not a bad market. If it's priced right, there's buyers out there. People are buying. There's more homes being sold now than last month and last year. So obviously everybody's goals and timing are different. But if you want good information about anything real estate related, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, give me a call. We can go over this and we can plan and game plans to achieve your goals. I'm here as your realtor. Have a good one.